The country's best food. From New York to LA.
Yes!
Donuts, burgers, and sushi with a Texas twist.
A unique flavor for sure.
Ooey.
Guys, look at this cheese.
Gooey.
The pizza bun blew up Instagram.
Salty and sweet.
That's what a pregnant woman goes for.
This is bite-sized coast to coast. First up, seafood in Texas.
This is probably the best crawfish they have in the Houston area.
The crawfish is amazing.
We take a lot of pride in the quality of crawfish that we put out here. Our customers are extremely loyal.
Yeah, I've been coming here for 17 years. They're great crawfish. I love them.
Hi, my name is Dan Moe with the Crawfish Shack.
My name is Jennifer Moe, co-owner Crawfish Shack in Crosby, Texas.
Well, I grew up in Rayne, Louisiana. I thought what better than to do is open up a crawfish restaurant in Houston. That way we could get a little bit of Cajun back to Texas.
Let me tell you guys, the best crawfish ever. They're a nice size, they're not small.
There's a lot of ways to eat a crawfish.
You want to straighten them on out there. You want to twist them like this here. You drop the head, take 2 layers off, you can grab the tail and pinch.
One thing you must get out is the yellow fat content inside the head.
Suck the head for all the juices. It's the whole chemistry of the crawfish.
That is the best part of the crawfish. Squeeze the head, get all the fat and juice out of it.
There ain't nothing left in there. It's all the good stuff right there. You're gonna miss out if you don't get it.
I never suck the head.
Seasoning is probably the #1 thing that contributes to our success.
You pick up a lot of different spices. It's hot, but not too hot, so it appeals to a wide range of people. It's better than any I've had in New Orleans or anything. It's just so good. It's just good.
This is not really a local thing. This is people that drive from 20 to 50, 60 miles away to be here.
I pass a lot of places coming down here because they ain't got them authentic crawfish and taste great all the time.
When we get really crowded, we can be on an hour and 20-minute wait.
So the wait here is not like you're just sitting down waiting on a table at your regular restaurant. They can bring in any alcohol. You're out there drinking your own beer, listening to music, hanging out with your buddies. They really feel like it's a backyard party.
We come here, we have drinks and talk and get together, and we make it an event.
Working with my husband is great. We're very strong in a lot of areas, but we both have areas that we are more passionate about. Have a good evening. Thank y'all.
She handles the whole front of the house, which is everything to do with the customers. And then I handle all the back of the house. The kitchen, the purgers, the cooks.
When Dan came to me about opening his own restaurant, I thought he was crazy.
You want a medium?
He left a very stable job to pour a lot of money into a dream.
Our first year was terrible. I thought maybe I had really messed up.
Originally, the restaurant was planned to be a drive-through only, but as we opened, people began asking us to open tables, so we just kept growing.
It's good. The crawfish is amazing. We've been coming here every year for the past 4 years, and we wouldn't change it.
They're absolutely worth the drive, and just a crawfish fan.
Yeah, a lot of people say that when they mention Crosby, first thing that comes to mind is Crawfish Shack. It's pretty rewarding.
And there's your crawfish. Real good.
From seafood in Houston to a burger with a bun like no other in LA.
One of our foods growing up is obviously burgers and kind of like the frozen Tostinos pizzas that you get. And so it was kind of an idea of just combining 2 childhood things together that kind of go. We're gonna do our beef burger, which is basically our double patty. It's about 2/3 a pound of meat. Classic setup with cheese, pickles, onions, and ketchup. And then we're gonna throw our pizza-style pizza bun right on top. So what we start with first is we have a nice classic sponge bun. What you do is basically invert it. So the top will become the bottom, and then the bottom will become the top. So we take the bottom bun, put a little bit of our house pizza sauce on it that we make. Take a slice of Munster cheese, which is like a soft white cheese. Take a handful of low moisture mozzarella. We have these little pepperonis that we cut in-house. Throw in our little magic oven for like 450 degrees, about 5 minutes. Season our patties with just a little bit of salt and pepper. People like cheese. People like burgers. So we got our nicely toasted bun. We take our house sriracha ketchup. Have our 2 patties. Some house dill pickle. Shaved white onion.
The pizza bun blew up Instagram.
We're more famous than Kim Kardashian in that department, so.
Still to come, Indian food at a gas station?
This is gonna make LA traffic so much better.
And the gooeyest grilled cheese ever.
It's savory, is it sweet?
That's a donut grilled cheese.
You're watching Bite Size Coast to Coast. Next stop, Chicago.
Whenever I serve a ROPA VIEJA slider, I bring them to the table and people are all like, is that plantain as the bun? I look at them and I'm like, yes, yes it is. What's up everybody? My name is Juan Elias Riesco and my family and I together, we own Nini's Deli. It's located in Westtown, which is a neighborhood just a little bit north of downtown Chicago. So here I have the slow-cooked shredded chicken empanada with the cucumber salsa. My dad is born in Cuba. My mom is born in Mexico. So our menu reflects Cuban culture with Mexican roots, and we kind of brought it all together to make our own style of Latin cuisine.
Order up.
Traditionally, in like a more classic Cuban kitchen, ROPA VIEJA is served on a plate, but here at Nini, we serve it on a plantain. In Chicago, we call them jibaritos. All of the ROPA VIEJA sliders first start off with the plantain. We fry them all fresh to order every time. All of our sandwiches have omelets in them. We fry it on the grill, and then we throw some cheese in the middle. ROPA VIEJA, the traditional Cuban shredded beef, right on top. And then we put the homemade chipotle mayo. We top it up with some mojito sauce, which is our homemade garlic vinaigrette, goes right on top. And these bad boys are ready to be served. It's like a little bite of heaven. Super good.
Full yet? We're headed to LA for some of the best Indian food in an unlikely spot.
So we're in Los Angeles, California, shooting for Localish, filling up the Mommobile with gas, and I'm a little hungry. So I smell some Indian food coming out of this gas station, and whenever I smell Indian food, I gotta explore the situation.
Some people asking how come Indian food in gas station. We never heard that. They are very surprised for that. For a Bombay Frankie is Bombay wrap, and back home tell Frankie, so we give them name Bombay Frankie.
Usually when you come to a gas station, you get your snacks, you get your soda, and maybe some cigarettes. Hope not. But here, you can get some Indian food. And not just any Indian food. This isn't stuff you're putting in the microwave. This is fresh-made Indian food in a gas station. And they've got some classics here. Chicken tikka, they've got paneer, they've got some vegetarian options. But the trick here is they make fresh naan, they put all the stuff inside, and they wrap it up into a burrito so you can take it on the go. It's the perfect food to be stuck in traffic with. Let's check out what they've got.
Mostly some people, they use microwave, but here all fresh cooking. We cook everything in front of the customer. When order comes, we make a fresh naan and then a fresh warm up food. Tandoori oven is the oven for Indian food. They make a bread in there, cook chicken in there, fish in there. We sell the garlic naan, plain naan.
It's awesome. So I ordered a chicken tikka masala. It's so good. You want to try?
Here, chicken tikka masala Frankie are the most popular.
Hi, how are you? Okay. Could I get one chicken tikka and one aloo gobi, and that's vegetarian, right? Vegetarian. Okay, great.
2 years ago, I lost my lease in Santa Monica. I have a fine dining restaurant, and we find this place. We're planning to move here and make a Indian restaurant for the young generation. We twist the food or Frankie or call burrito.
Okay, finally we got our sandwich. We're gonna go eat it in the car because we're busy. This is Los Angeles. I don't have time to sit around in a gas station. I gotta eat on the road. Gonna try the chicken first. This looks pretty good. Ooh, wow. That's way better than anything you can get drive-through. Very tender chicken. The sauce is like really creamy and rich. This is gonna make LA traffic so much better. If you're here, go check out the Bombay Frankie Company. Support a local business that's doing something interesting and trying to make gas station food a little more exciting.
Donuts and grilled cheese meet in this heavenly mashup.
It's like the perfect combination.
And later,
2 pounds of steak, 5 pounds of fries.
could you eat all of this in 30 minutes?
All right, guys, it's time.
It's bite-sized, coast to coast.
Eaters, are you ready?
You're watching Bite-sized Coast to Coast. Next stop, New York City.
It's not a donut. It's not a grilled cheese. It's a donut grilled cheese. Only at Clinton Hall in New York.
That looks amazing.
So we wanted to take a donut, grilled cheese, 2 things that hadn't really been combined before. People always ask, is it savory, is it sweet?
Pretty much is the donut that we use for our donut grilled cheese. We get our donuts from Brooklyn Donuts. Cut our glazed donut in half. Pretty much buttering up the donut, it gives it a nice crunch. I'm gonna put it on the grill. I'm going to add a nice heaping dose of mozzarella cheese on both sides. Cover it up with a lid so it melts a lot better. Then we're gonna add in tomato sauce or tomato soup. That's the donut grilled cheese.
Oh my God, that cheese looks so good. Can we take it off? Grabbed some donut and I'm gonna try to grab some cheese. It looks so good. Maybe I'll dip it into the sauce to see how it tastes first, like a grilled cheese or a donut. It's really good. So it's salty and sweet, if that makes sense. It's like the perfect combination. They didn't put like a bowl, they put a pot, an actual pot. It's really cute. Guys, look at this cheese. Cheers. Please. So this is a tomato sauce that we dipped in, and then look at all this extra cheese. Jesus, oh my God. I was expecting it more to be like a grilled cheese, but you can actually really taste the donut. It's amazing.
So this is a donut grilled cheese, but what's next? The grilled cheese donut?
We head to Houston for barbecue and sushi fusion.
Barbecue.
Sushi.
Barbecue.
Sushi.
Barbecue.
Sushi.
Whoever got the idea of fusing barbecue and sushi was just genius. I never thought I'd be eating barbecue with chopsticks.
My name is Raymond Aker, and I am the founder of Kyushi. Well, I grew up around barbecue. I left home at 18, went in the military, traveled all over Asia, and the Asian foods that I encountered through my travels kind of planted the seed. When I moved here to Texas, I thought about sushi being one of the fastest growing cuisines and barbecue being a staple. Started playing around with the flavor combinations. They actually made sense and they were really good.
How do those two mix? It just seems to work. I don't know why, but it does.
Reception was surprising.
Most people kind of turn their nose up whenever you tell them, but it's really good.
And the flavors were brand new.
When I first heard about it, I didn't think it would work at all. And then I came and tasted the food and I was amazed. It is genius, putting together something light and healthy like sushi with something that's so satisfying and rich like barbecue. I mean, I think it was one of the greatest ideas I've seen as far as fusion in a long time.
Crispy barbecue rolls up.
We actually do our own spin on an egg roll here. We take our brisket that we smoke all night and we actually make an egg roll from the brisket. It is the perfect blend of who we are because it takes an Asian aspect and an extremely Southern aspect and combines them together in a way that makes for great eating.
Kyushi for
It's quintessentially Kyushu. The smoked rib meat, cream cheese, crab, and jalapeno. And on top, it's got the ahi tuna, spicy mayo, and eel sauce. Amazing flavors that keep coming at you with each bite.
I like the sushi, and I like the barbecue, and I like them better when they mix them together.
This is the Desperado roll. It has rib meat in it, and it's topped with tuna, so it is completely fusion. You wouldn't think that would go well together, but it's unbelievable.
This is the surf and turf roll. On the interior, tempura shrimp, crab, and avocado. See the brisket layered on top along with a little jalapeno. Makes a nice little punch at the end of the bite. You wouldn't think those flavors work, but they mesh really well together.
A unique flavor for sure.
Korean barbecue beef kimchi fries. We start up with our basic fries, add on our cheese, and then we take our Korean beef right off the grill, go on top with our house-made kimchi, Japanese spicy mayo, and then we finish it with our spicy sriracha for a little extra kick. Most of them don't realize what it is when they order it, but when they taste it, it evokes a reaction like, give me another order.
It's a perfect mix of like spicy and the meat's kind of sweet, so it's a good mix.
Kyushu is an acronym for barbecue and sushi, so we do equally barbecue by itself, which would include our St. Louis style ribs, which we do in different flavors, Asian fusion, Southern style. And we also do it in Caribbean jerk.
Asian sticky ribs, I love these so much. It's a sweet, spicy, sticky sauce on it.
Crazy Naruto. Probably one of the most interesting is our Crazy Naruto. This is a cucumber wrap, and inside you're gonna get a little bit of escalar, tuna, avocado, and chilled smoked brisket. And it's put in a martini glass like lollipops. We put in our house Kyushu dressing, and you just dip those in that dressing and you eat it. You get a little bit of the freshness from the fish and the smokiness from the brisket. One would think that they would compete, but they make a marvelous flavor.
I think it's super creative. She likes the sushi side, and I do the barbecue side. Something for everybody. Traditional sushi roll, but with a little brisket and sriracha on it. When you think about it on a menu, that you don't think it'll work, but when you put it in your mouth, it works as well.
I never thought I'd be eating barbecue with chopsticks.
From Houston to San Fran, and burgers made by a robot.
We have 2 machines running. Each burger takes around 4 minutes to make.
It's pretty cheap. It's $6. I was surprised by how delicious it was. A different experience than getting a fast food burger.
I'm Stephen Friend, co-founder at Creator, and I run operations. The project was started in 2010, and since then we've brought together a team of engineers, fabricators, chefs, culinary experts, a variety of other skills that were needed to complete this restaurant. We take a fresh brioche bun, it's sliced, butter, and toasted all to order, and it gets to a custom box that we designed. The next part of the process, a saucer that dispenses sauce down to the milliliter, so you get just the right amount of sauce, and moves on to get a fresh slice of pickles, tomato, and onions. From there, we dispense fresh lettuce, fresh grate the cheese. While the first half of the burger is being prepared, we have a grinder that's taking whole pieces of chuck and brisket, grinding them to order, gets the seasoning, and then it's ready to go off to the customer.
Just seeing it being made on the machine in real time and how fresh it is, it's really amazing.
When we were brainstorming what we wanted the space to be, it was very important to us to use a lot of natural materials and be very light and inviting and open.
This is my first robot burger. Really good, super fresh, you get the perfect bite.
Building the rest of the company here in the Bay Area has been great because it's this community of engineers, chefs, people that love food, people that are open to trying new things, and the customer base to go with it.
Here we go.
Philly's up next with one of the biggest cheesesteaks ever.
2 pounds of steak, 5 pounds of fries.
And how about dessert with some pickle ice cream?
Here, you want to taste?
You're watching Bite Size Coast to Coast. Let's grab a cheesesteak in Philly.
2 pounds of steak, 5 pounds of fries. All of those trips to the buffet, all culminating to this very moment right now.
Nice, come to mama.
All right,
Yes.
here we go. I'm Troy.
I'm Michelle.
And this is the
Pudge's Cheesesteak Challenge.
The Cheesesteak Challenge consists of one of our large 20-inch cheesesteaks, probably a little over 2 pounds of meat, and then a tray of fries, which consists of about 5 orders of fries, and then 1 fountain soda or lemonade.
Diet Coke. I'm watching my calories.
30 minutes, no restroom breaks. You clean your plate, you win the prize, which is our jackpot.
You know what I call this? This is child's play right here. Child's play.
I call this an appetizer.
You also get a free t-shirt and your meal's free.
Please sign this waiver.
Each time somebody enters the Pudge's Challenge and fails, we add $5 to the jackpot. And then when somebody wins it, we reset it down to $100, and then we start again.
Eaters, are you ready?
Yeah.
Starting the timer.
So far, so good. You're pretty quiet over there, Michelle.
It's all about business.
26 minutes left.
And how they doing?
Pretty good.
This is where we're at.
This is my usual breakfast.
I've seen all sorts of techniques. Dip the roll in the water. Guys are trying to shove as much in their mouth as they can.
2 forks, it's more efficient this way.
2 hands work better.
Whatever helps you complete the challenge.
There you go. My mouth's a little tired from chewing, but just gotta keep going. Just gotta keep going.
I'm fine.
I feel like the cheesesteak is getting smaller, but it's actually because the meat just keeps falling out onto my plate.
He's throwing it off on purpose. I saw him.
I feel the meat sweats coming on. All right, guys, it's time. Belt's coming off. Let's do it.
As far as success rates go, I would say the people that try it have a good sense that they will be able to complete it.
I'm not done yet.
But still probably 30% success rate. A lot of the people get close.
3 minutes left.
And some of the people barely make a dent.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, guys. You did not win.
So clearly we did not finish the challenge, but I did hear that the record for this challenge was just under 13 minutes, and I don't know, I can't comprehend that.
That's
Can you?
insane.
I'm gonna go home and take a nap.
Most people think about cheesesteaks, they think about Philadelphia. However, we've stacked up against the best.
Best of Philly, best of Philly, best of Monaco, best of Philly.
We're headed to the Big Apple for a sweet and sour dessert.
Pickle ice cream, I kind of think of like, that's what a pregnant woman goes for.
We wanted to do a unique dessert. No one had it, so we just kind of created it ourselves.
Oh, wow.
It's really light. It's really tasty. It doesn't taste like a pickle. It tastes like a cucumber. We use fresh pressed cucumber.
It's sweet. I'm surprised. I really like it. It's really refreshing. Here, you want to taste? I'm gonna get this whole thing.